Be very devastating for the Senators. You know, as I said yesterday, it's one of those survival issues. This isn't just, well, we'll pass it on to somebody, we'll find another guy to buy the tickets. This is a very significant and severe issue that we got to deal with, because it could mean survival or not for the hockey club.
Yesterday, an idea was floated at Queen's Park that could spell the end of the Ottawa Senators. It sounds very serious, and indeed it is. Here's what happened. The finance minister of the province of Ontario has written to the federal government asking for a review of the current practice, which sees businesses able to write off expenditures involving sporting events. For example, salesmen bringing their clients to a game here at Scotiabank Place. They would now not be able to write off 50% of that cost. Senators President Cyril Leader said not only were they not consulted on this, they didn't even see it coming.
Yeah, this was certainly unexpected. The current deduction now for corporations that make expenditures on tickets and corporate suites is 50%. We already think that's unfair, and to now come out with a proposal to move it to zero is really just and it was out of the blue, and it's really extremely unfair and unreasonable.
Leader says he has never been an alarmist before, and he is not being one now.
We've had good relationships with the provincial and federal government. We've no reason to be, to come out with an alarmist view unless we really are concerned. And I'm telling you that this is a significant and severe issue for the Ottawa Senators, very much so. Yeah, we had a couple of calls this morning from, it's our renewal period, so a couple of our customers calling saying, if this legislation is implemented, will I be able to get out of my renewal if this comes forward? So certainly not the type of news we wanted right in the middle of our ticket renewal program.
To give you some indication of the impact that this could have, we'll break down the ticket holders here at Scotiabank Place. 100% of the suites are owned by corporations or businesses. None of them are owned by individuals. They're quite expensive. In terms of the individual seats, it's about 50-50.
The problem really is you'll lose ticket holders and suite holders, and we can't afford to lose anybody from our ticket base right now. We operate right at the very margin here in Ottawa. We have for 20 years. It's been a tough go at times to keep the team here. It's on, as you said, on more stable ground now, but it couldn't weather this type of hit, having a number of our corporate partners leave because of tax changes.
Leader said if the Ottawa Senators were to disappear, the financial impact would be immense, locally, provincially, and federally.
First is just the economic development that that the team generates, and conservatively that economic impact's north of $150 million a year in economic activity. In terms of tax revenue, we have a payroll of about $60 million. About half of that goes to taxes every year, and we generate provincial and federal sales taxes of about $15 million a year. And on top of that, we're paying property tax, significant property tax here as well. So the tax bill for the Ottawa Senators that they generate alone is close to $50 million a year to the province and the federal government. And we're paying our way. We built our own building here. We even built an interchange at one time. We think we're a good corporate citizen. We just want to be treated that way.
At Scotiabank Place, Doug Hempstead for Sun News.